What's up guys, Ashley Elizabeth here with AHM Artistry and welcome to day 2 of my 7 days of cruelty-free drugstore mascaras. Today we are doing the NYX Worth the Hype mascara and we're going to find out, is it worth the hype? If this is your first time tuning into my 7-day series, then I will put the criteria right up here for the mascaras. I've already done a foundation series, so you can always check that out. I'll link in the description box. And if you haven't started with day 1 and you want to, I'll put that down there as well. So let's go ahead and slap these on my lashes. Before I go on, you guys want to see my shirt. I know you do. Ren and Stimpy! So it's super soft, it's awesome, and if you don't watch my snaps, then I'll let you know. This is from a store called Five Below, where everything is $5 or less, and I'm pretty addicted to that store because they always have super cute stuff, and I love it. And I wish you could see it like as I'm filming because it's so cute. But anyways, this is from NYX, and it is called Worth the Hype. There's not really much other information on it. It's just a pretty simple mascara. It says volumizing and lengthening mascara, both the things we all usually look for in mascara. So I picked this up at Ulta for $7.99, and of course they were doing buy one get half off, so I picked up another goodie and it brought the price down to about $5.99 because they split it between the two products. So pretty nifty dealio. I also saw this at Target, and I don't remember where else I saw it, but I saw it somewhere else too. Probably Walgreens or something. Let me go ahead and show you the brush. There is that little guy. It is 0.23 ounces, so the same as the Physicians Formula one we tried yesterday, and a pretty standard volumizing brush. So I'm excited that the brush is not gimmicky or anything. Let's zoom you in. And then I gotta turn off the lights. Don't even mind my skin. It is just going through a little something if you saw my skincare video, but super dry, and I put my makeup on really early this morning. So let's do it. I'm gonna curl my lashes really quickly as I always do. Okay, here we go. Oh wow, that is really pretty with one dip. Ooh, little spotting. So the bristles are very long and definitely easy to get them on your eyelid. You can feel them starting to get stiff, you know what I mean? Wow. Totally touching my eyebrow. Okay, I'm digging it already. Let's see if I can work it on the base. This is still with one dip. Look at that. Very light mascara smell, nothing crazy. So that's good. Those are both sides with just one dip. Let's go ahead and do a second one and see if they get too bulky or not. Yeah, I would stop. Yeah, almost getting too pieced together. Yeah, I'm gonna stop because I don't want to ruin this side. Go ahead and do the lower lash line. A little too thick for the bottom lashes. Wow, that is pretty crazy. So what I like to do, because my lashes on the corners are super crazy, so just take off the ends right there, so then you can't really notice them as much. So those are the lashes all up close for you to see. One side only has one coat and the other has two. So what I think of this, first impressions so far is, wow, okay, I see lots of volume and lots of lengthening, and it was super easy. I honestly prefer the one stroke side. If I try to build it up more, it just starts to clump up together. But I mean, just farther away on camera, it's like, wow, long and luscious lashes, woo! The thing about the length is it's nice. However, if you look really closely, they go, and they're curling up, and then all of a sudden they go, so that's a little weird, I would say. I don't know if there's, I tried to look and see if there was fibers in it and I couldn't. That's usually what happens with fiber mascaras, but I didn't really see any fibers. So that's interesting that they're doing that little, yeah, like right here, there's like, yeah, that must be, that's a fiber. So if your contacts lens wear, that might be an issue for you if you have sensitive eyes. The lower lash line, I don't particularly like this style brush for the lower lash line. It's just too thick and too much room for error, and it was glopping on the lashes too easily. I want to just tint my bottom lashes for me. Personal preference, if you like really thick lower lashes, then you will like it for that. I'm gonna check back in roughly 6 hours and we can see if there's any smudging, flaking, falling, anything weird going on, and you know, give our overall final judgments on that. Okay, as you know, it's been well over 6 hours now, and right here I will pop up a video of an up-close shot of my lashes. So they held up really well. I did not wipe underneath my eyes whatsoever throughout the day, and as you can see, there is no flaking or smudging or losing any of that really pretty curl that the mascara gave me. So I like this. I'm gonna grab it again. I feel like I was being a little bit harsh on it at first because when I went and looked at other mirrors and stuff, I was like, you know what? My eyes look very doe-like and, you know, lifted and really pretty. This does not curl as much as my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but it did a pretty good job. It's like almost there, and I like that they're still very lifted and awake. So it's kind of a toss-up between which sides I prefer as I like judged them throughout the day. I really like the fullness of the double dipped side, and then this one is really pretty, but it just doesn't take me there enough. I just wish I kept a little more separation with this, but maybe I'm just being a little unreasonable and judging too harshly. So overall, I really like this mascara. I really like that there was not any smudging or flaking too. So thank you, NYX, for coming through. Is it worth the hype? Yeah, maybe. It might be. This might be something that you want to go pick up and give it a shot. Everything always depends on what your lashes are like. Mine are already pretty long to begin with, so I'm all about that thickening life. All right, my loves, thank you so much for watching my day 2 of 7 days of cruelty-free drugstore mascaras. If this is your first time watching me, go down, hit that little subscribe button, and join our little fan band that we have here. If you have any questions, go down there in the comment section and ask away, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you again so much for watching, and you guys have a great, lovely day.